What's up guys, Grims here, back with another video. Now today is a little bit of a late upload, and the reason is because we got some huge news on the Weekend 2 beta with some updates, some content that's going to be dropping, and also some concerns that are being addressed when it comes to the Black Ops beta. Now the first thing I want to say is what's new with the beta. The first thing that they really announced is that there's going to be two new maps. There's going to be a map called Babylon, which is a 6v6 map. It's described as a little bit of a bigger shipment. So I know with shipment, sometimes when you spawn in, you'll be able to see the enemy across the map from you. You're not able to do that because it is a little bit bigger, and with the environment, it's not going to work like that. But it was played on Call of Duty Next, and it's supposed to be just as fast paced and just as chaotic as shipment. And another map that's going to be coming out is called Stakeout. It is another 6v6 map, and it's a very close quarters map. It's supposed to, make a lot of people rage because they're just going to be dying and dying and dying all the time. But I know once you have those kill streaks, it's really going to come in clutch when it comes to your high kill game. Another thing that's going to be added are some new modes. Not new modes to Call of Duty, but new modes to the beta itself. So the first mode that's going to be added is Face Off. If you don't remember Face Off, it is a 2v2 match, and basically it's just what it is. It's a 2v2 match, kind of like a search and destroy, where you don't respawn. They're played by rounds, in the first 1 to 6 rounds won wins the game. It is pretty fun, especially if you do have a duo and you do have a friend to play with. It can get really competitive at times, so I really do recommend playing that. So another new mode that they're bringing in is not actually a new mode from the beta. It's a new mode to the face-off maps. So I know Pit and the other map that's gonna be the face-off maps, they're adding the mode Kill Order. So if you don't remember, Kill Order is the game mode where one person is the high value target of each team. So it's kind of like a Warzone mixed with multiplayer playlist, which is I find the mode really kind of redundant at times. Sometimes it's very annoying, but it is still fun to play if you have nothing to play, or if the match pops up and it's Kill Order, you just do whatever you need to do with the game. I'm not really a big fan of it, but it is what it is. Now we're going to be moving on to the rewards that you're going to get from playing the Weekend 2 beta. So the rewards that they announced are a new emblem, a new spray, a new charm, a new emote, a new loading screen, a new calling card, and a weapon blueprint. Of course, that goes along with the operator skins that you do get at level 20, but hopefully they do add maybe 1 or 2 more operator skins. Now, there are going to be 2 new perks coming in Weekend 2. The first one is an original Ninja. It just silences your footsteps. I know if you are running an SMG build with a sniper like I usually do, I love sneaking around and flanking the enemy from the other side. That's going to be a perk that I'm going to be using a lot. It eliminates your footsteps, and I know when it comes to game modes like Search and Destroy, which is not in the beta, unfortunately, but when the game does come out, it is going to come in clutch to have that perk. And another perk that they are going to release is called Sleeper Agent. And what that perk entails is that you're going to be kind of like a camouflage to the enemy team. And they described it as the enemy team is going to view you as their friendly, so you can like sneak up on them in that aspect. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. It seems kind of OP in some instances, but I don't think it's going to be like a meta perk. At least I don't think so. Also, they are going to be adding a new weapon, a new SMG. It's called the Tanto Point 22. And like I said, it's an SMG. It's supposed to be, so it is a weapon that excels in mobility, and it is a weapon used for close to mid-range combat. So I know if you are a person who loves to use the Omni movement like myself, I want to try out the weapon to see if it's good or not. I know that there are other weapons that during Weekend Beta 1 streamers were using it and it was OP, even I was using it. Let's see how it holds up. And that goes to another topic that they're going to be updating, and that's weapon balancing. I know with a lot of the weapons in the first weekend of the beta, most of them were unusable, let's just be honest. But with the new weapon balancing, everything should be evened out. I mean, we're going to have to see come tomorrow, but that's what they say that they're going to be doing. Another thing they're going to be adding is weapon XP buff. So what that means is it's just exactly what it sounds. They're going to be buffing the XP rate for your weapons, so you're going to level up your weapons faster and getting to use those attachments that whether you play the first beta that you may or may not got into. So I know for me, I didn't use all the weapons of the beta. I do plan on using all the weapons during Weekend 2, and I want to try to level as many of them up as possible. And they are fixing 2 things that were concerning that I did say they should fix, which is great. One is going to be the spawn tuning, and then the other is going to be the audio adjustment. There are some times when I played the first weekend of the beta where I didn't hear my footsteps or I didn't hear the enemy's footsteps, and I got, shot from behind, or um, an enemy spawned behind me for no apparent reason right after I killed him, even though that side is our spawn. Little things like that can ruin a game and can ruin a user's experience, especially if it's someone who is going into Black Ops 6 with a grain of salt and they don't really play Call of Duty. So I'm glad that they're fixing that. That's going to be all for me. I'm going to leave you guys with this Black Ops 6 gameplay that I did record on the first weekend of the beta. I am going to be streaming the second weekend of the beta. I hope you guys tune into that. Please like and subscribe to this video and comment what do you think about the first weekend of the beta, and if you are going to play the second weekend of the beta. Let me know.
Start somewhere.
Revenge is sweet, hot or cold. Confirming. Park requesting UAV tasking.